I'm Karen, and I just finished a project with Craft Homes and Renovation. The way that I found Craft Homes and Renovation is through word of mouth. I actually find it quite overwhelming to find a contractor that you can trust, and I walked around to various kitchen cabinet and counter suppliers and asked them their recommendations for who they knew did work in the area and had a good reputation. And Craft Homes was one of those companies that was provided to me. And Jeff, the owner in particular, was one of the most responsive as I reached out to a couple of them. And as I met with him at my project site to go over what I wanted to accomplish in the project, I felt very comfortable working with him as a person, as well as felt very confident in learning about his experience and expertise. The project that we accomplished was a full home renovation. We took a 1970s home and they took down walls and created an open concept. They reworked a very dysfunctional kitchen into a beautiful kitchen layout that added an island. They relocated laundry for us. They added a bedroom. They converted a half bath into a full bath. So the whole house had many design elements that were changed, as well as just everything was reworked, not only inside the house, but in the garage and a few things outside the house as well. And they did a great job. I would highly recommend them to anybody, family, friends, if they were interested in any type of renovation inside or outside their house. They do not only, updates to things, but I know that they also are working on adding additions on at home. So I think that they have the full gamut of expertise, and I'm definitely gonna, continue to work with them in the future also. My experience in working with them, a couple of things that were like kind of what I find differentiate them from others. And that is their ability to just maintain rapport with the client throughout the whole project. So very open-armed, welcoming, explicitly sharing that they always want us to ask questions. Anything that we see that we think is not quite what we expected or weren't happy with, to bring that up to them. And I was able to really talk through things before they did them to make sure that I understood the process, what it would look like in the end, so that we were aligned on kind of the vision of what we were trying to achieve, so that there were no surprises at the end. And if there was anything at all that I ever saw that I thought needed attention, I would bring it up to Jeff, and most of the time, I can tell you, it was already on his list for him to take care of, where he had self-identified it. And he, sometimes I would feel bad about being picky about certain things, and he made me feel very comfortable that I shouldn't feel like that, and he actually welcomed anything that I, wanted to bring up or talk about. The other thing that I really appreciated and learned is that many times there's some design vision that doesn't necessarily translate into things that are feasible from a construction perspective. And Jeff and his team we came across many of those, and him and his team would brainstorm with me, and we always would identify a solution. And they have so much experience and creative ideas on how to approach things that we could find a solution to everything. So I would highly recommend them. I think they are a great team. You would have a great rapport with them, and they do very high quality work.